Welcome back to Studio Time. This segment is around You Got Us Thinking. This particular video we're putting out in regards to what is happening right now around the COVID virus and this moment of disruption. And we're having a lot of conversations with leaders around how to navigate this situation. And how do you control the risk within this, but possibly, if you can, set yourself up to be able to strategically move through this. So I just want to share some real quick thoughts around that. And I'm going to move to my whiteboard so we can start to explore it a little bit. I'm going to share out my screen. So in regards to this idea of COVID and disruption, and what do we, how do we navigate that? So let's talk about that a little bit. And first of all, I want to lay out how normally we would think about an agile strategy. So let's step back from the moment and think about, I want to show you the difference between a linear strategy and an agile strategy. So, and this also goes back to, you can check out a yin and yang video around delivery and discovery, in when is it time to discover, when's it time to deliver, and how those two work together. So part of this is, in the past, you used to be able to have a linear strategy where I'm going to go do this. And this is more of a delivery, solely delivery strategy. Well, what actually since 2008, we've started thinking about strategy in a more agile manner that's really leveraging the assumptions that you're making. So in regards to this idea of I'm going to go out and aim for this desired future state in 3 to 5 years, I will then set up a strategy that is discovery and delivery based, but it's based on certain assumptions that I'm making, and assumptions become your guardrails. So of both sides of this, and it allows you room to discover as you go, and then your path ends up looking something like this that you'll then learn about on your way, and you'll find your destination within this broad scope. So each one of these pieces is a delivery. So it's got the linear piece within it, but it allows you bandwidth for discovery. Well, in this traditional model, or in this model that around the agile strategy, pre an environment like COVID is giving us, is you would check in on your assumptions. Your basic exercise is to check in on the assumptions every quarter, or so you do 6 to 12 months, let's say, would be when you're checking in on your assumptions. So now COVID happens, where we are being pushed into a lot of disruption, when you think about our drawing around our delivery arrow, that we normally have figured out how to deliver our delivery concept of how we deliver value to our customers has now gotten disrupted. So the way we're looking at this is our delivery arrow that we were used to has now all of a sudden gotten disrupted, and we're not sure how we're going to come out the other end. Is it going to be just the same as normal, or are things being shifted? And do we know which version of this? And so around this balance of discovery, delivery, now we have to leverage our discovery piece to understand this, of what might come. So how does that relate? So strategically, how do you have a strategic mindset around this? So part of what we're going to do is we're going to take this same concept and bring it into a way to move now. So you set this up, but in a similar manner And you might shorten this, depending on your business, you might shorten this to 1 to 2 or 3 years. And then now, still starting out with, once again, this is where assumptions are so key right now. But the thing is rather than a 6 to 12 month, you're going to create smaller trajectory arrows. So now this check-in on your assumptions, maybe each week, depending on what's going on, or each month. So per week or per month, that you need to check in on your assumptions, because everything's moving so quickly and things are evolving so fast. So very short deliveries with a heavy check-in on discovery. So heavily leveraging discovery around your assumptions. So another way to look at this is this tend to be cycles that move this kind of cadence or frequency or rhythm, and this one's going to go like this. So for this is what's coming from this is, okay, so what do you do around this? This is about now, okay, so what do I do? One is to leverage your awareness. And when I say leverage your awareness, do that by, Martin Dempsey and Ori Brockman's book, Radical Inclusion, you harvest the edges. So go to all the edges of your organization and enable all them to be essentially nodes or sensors to feedback, and it's going to turn it very quickly, turn your cycles very quickly. And so that's the other piece, is cycle quickly. And another piece is, whoops, I lost that real quick here. I'll bring that back. Is centralize your learning. So everybody, as you harvest the edges, the other piece around harvesting the edges, you're harvesting the edges to test the assumptions. So quickly get people, these are our assumptions, and centralize the learning, and quickly test and reset assumptions and turn it quickly. So that is our suggestion in this, how to enable an agile strategic thinking in this COVID environment. Thank you for your time today. Good luck to everyone, and the best wishes to you through this really hard time. It's a very disruptive environment. And if we do a lot of shared learning through this, more and more people can succeed coming out of it. We look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to message us with your thoughts through our website on our Contact Us form. And if there are topics around this COVID environment that you would like us to explore, please feed that to us, or even comment through. These will be posted on LinkedIn. And we look forward to doing shared learning with you. Thank you very much, and stay safe.